Well, good evening, friends. Welcome to Sanctified Studios, home of Friarside Chat. As always, I'm your deep fat friar, Pastor Andrew. Well, friends, as we shared with you last week, for the next several Friarside Chats, we're going to be looking at true heroes of Thanksgiving. Last week we talked to Mr. Charles C. Sickness. He told us about the voyage on the Mayflower. That sounded awful. But this week, we're going to be talking to a true Thanksgiving hero. A Thanksgiving hero! She is the one who brings the food. She is the purveyor of all things delicious at Thanksgiving. She is the touter of turkey, the bringer of breads. She is the carrier of cranberries. She's the one that puts out the beautiful, delicious, amazing food. She's the one that brings the gravy in a cauldron-sized bowl, making it almost a beverage. Yep, you know, you've guessed it. She's the one, the only, Miss Betty Busy. Miss Betty Busy, are you there? Are you there, Miss Betty Busy?
No. That will never work. Just give me the bowl. I'll mix them myself. The potatoes cannot be lumpy. Oh, well, hello there, Friar. I didn't realize we were live. I'm sorry. Just trying to get a few things done and taken care of here.
Well, that certainly is understandable, Miss Betty. But I mean, you get to bring all of the delicious food and bring happiness to so many people. But my goodness, that must be a lot of work.
Hey there. The table's not going to set itself. Come on, people. We only have 2 weeks until the big day. Oh, well, yes, yes, I do love getting the opportunity to share the goodness of a delicious meal with others. It's really not a big deal, just a small catering thing.
Oh, Betty, don't sell yourself short. I mean, I'm sure that the shopping and the prepping and the cooking and the serving and the cleaning and all that goes into this has to be exhausting. I mean, of course I know that Thanksgiving meals that are delicious don't grow on trees. But if they did, I'd have an orchard where the tree sap tastes like gravy. Oh, sorry. The truth is, you do a ton of work that never gets seen. I'm sure that's very difficult at times.
Friar, you know the truth is, I do love to do this, but that doesn't mean that it's not exhausting at times. You know, we look at the Pilgrims and we think of that first Thanksgiving and how great it was for them to be able to take the day off. But even in that day, there was so much to do. The men got up early and went hunting and had to prepare the game. The ladies went out and they would get things from the garden and prepare the meal. And then when they were done, they had to work on preserving all of the leftovers because winter was coming. So many times we forget that in what we consider time off, there's still much work for others to do.
You know, Betty, that makes me think of a verse that so many of us struggle to live out. It's found in Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. Jesus is talking and he says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Betty, did you know that God loves when we serve him and love others? But God also wants us to take time to enjoy resting in him and finding true rest from him.
But what if the radish roses and the sugar cone cornucopias don't get done? I still have so much work to do here on my period-correct pilgrim costume and getting my beard done right. If I don't get all of that done, Thanksgiving will be ruined.
Thanksgiving is a time for fellowship and remembering how God has blessed us. It's not about having radish roses or opulent decorations. It's about taking time to stop and reflect on the goodness of God.
Oh, Friar, you're so right. You know what? I need to just take a minute and relax and reflect on how good God is. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the very first step. I'm going to call that Monticello Church and order our Thanksgiving dinner from there so that I can enjoy spending some time with my friends and family reflecting on how good God is. Besides, her stuffing is way better than mine. I just don't know what she does.
Congratulations, Betty. You've just taken your first step to enjoying Thanksgiving and what it's all about. Being thankful to God and His many blessings.
Well, Friar, I have to get going. There's only so many hours of daylight, and you can never get an early enough start on wrapping Christmas presents.
Oh, Betty.
Just kidding. I'm actually going to go get a double vanilla mocha frappe with extra whip from Hazelnut Coffee Company in Salina, and then I'm going to take some time off. Bye!
Ha 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 ha! You got me on that one, Betty. Well, friends, there you have it from Miss Betty Busy herself. You know, friends, it's okay if not everything on our list gets done, so long as the most important thing on the list does, and that's taking time to remember the goodness of God and spending time resting in Jesus. So, friends, will you join me, your deep fat friar, as we enter this cyclone of celebrations? Will you join me as we take a pause for the cause of knowing Jesus better? You know, if we'll do that, then we may just have the greatest Thanksgiving ever. Thanks so much for joining us this week here at Sanctified Studios, home of Friarside Chat. As always, I'm your deep fat friar, Pastor Andrew. We'll see you next time.